Welcome back to the Schlocky Horror Picture Show and the Monster of Phantom Lake, which follows the noble Professor Jackson, a modern thinking scientist who is rather fond of both the rock and the roll, and his sexy student Stephanie as they spend a weekend camping around Phantom Lake. Unfortunately, some careless gentlemen have been dumping toxic waste into the lake, which turns a homeless war veteran into a horrifying swamp monster. Christopher Meme makes nostalgic movies with friends and films them locally, harking back to the cinema of yesteryear, at the same time taking shots of the rubbish forced upon us by Hollywood today. The Monster of Phantom Lake is the first in a series of feature-length tributes, including It Came From Another World, Cave Women on Mars, Terror from Beneath the Earth, Destination Outer Space, and Attack of the Moon Zombies, all of which I'll screen for you very soon. Mr. Meme tells me that he's departing briefly from his 50s monster movies this year to make the 60s style schlocker House of Ghosts, a tribute to the work of my old friend William Castle, which I also intend to screen for you soon. With a budget of only 10,000 measly American dollars, you'd expect the acting talent in The Monster of Phantom Lake to be straight out of high school. But no! Mr. Meme has managed to wrangle an experienced cast to support lead actor Josh Craig as Rock and Professor Jackson. Scott Tallman, who plays Ven, starred in a few shorts and at least 11 feature films, including Out Go the Lights, Further North, Two Harbours and Stimulus, in which he plays the celebrated truck driver number 1. Deanne MacDonald, who plays Elizabeth, was also in Stimulus, as well as Memorising Dates and the romantic comedy Icebreaker, in which she plays cute bar chick number 1. Justin Overlander, who plays Jonathan, was also in Icebreaker, as well as Gehenna, Doomed to Consume, Horror House and Burial Ground, in which he plays the less than pivotal role of Keith number 1. Michael Cook, who plays Gustav, was also in Burial Ground, as well as real television shows like The District and Prison Break, and in real films like Fred Claus, Health Freaks, The Telephone Game, and Robert Altman's Prairie Home Companion as audience member number 1. But the winner and overall champion tonight, with a total of 53 separate film and television roles, is my old sweetheart and future Scream Queen Rachel Grubb, who started her extensive film career not as an aspiring actress, but as a writer. I met Rachel at the turn of the century when her first ever script won Best Breakthrough Screenplay at the New York Independent Film Festival. She wanted to star in the film version and, not wanting to make a fool of herself, asked me for acting lessons. Under my unsettlingly intimate mentorship, she soon became heavily involved in the horror film community, but as an actress, not as a writer. Like the plot of The Artist and A Star is Born, Rachel found fame and left me behind in a backwash of B-grade films. C'est la vie. Since then, she's appeared in many feature films, including Doomed to Consume, Harrowville, Group Home, The Romantics, Tale of the Dead, Horror House, Health Freaks, and Unholy Reunion. She played a ghost in 13 Hours in a Warehouse, Huntress Hagra in Cave Women on Mars, and Angeline in One Way Ticket. Rachel recently established Silent But Deadly Productions and has just completed Why Am I in a Box, which she wrote, directed and starred in. Either I'm getting all choked up with pride, or I ate one too many chest bursters for dinner. The stagehand is going deaf. I asked for cheeseburgers. Each actor is given specific character traits to convey, and there's obvious chemistry amongst them as they do so. I know that's not a 50s film, but, like Friday the 13th, The Monster of Phantom Lake is set in the woods. The trees and underbrush are vital to the story, and there's an ominous feel to the urban legend approach to the plot. It really does feel like a campfire tale come to life. And it's with that enlightening thought in mind, I'll swiftly return you to the adventures of Rock and Professor Jackson and the post-pubescent teenagers camping it up on the shores of Phantom Lake.